Hello, welcome to another live broadcast of Master Investors Company. Today we're going to be talking about the 5 asset classes that exist. You can find the link to the blog so you can read it if you'd like to get more detailed information about today's video blog. Right below on the description, you can also find other links and resources that can help you start building passive income. I hope by the end of this video you understand the 5 different asset classes that exist in the money game, and to understand that truly diversification means being diversified in all the asset classes or more than 2, so that we can hedge from any type of depression or economy crashes, because when one asset class is doing bad, then 1 or 2 are doing great. And so if we are diversified in more than one asset class, we can definitely assure that we will do good in any type of economy. And remember, it's not about predicting the market so much that we teach here in our program and our community, is that we prepare for any type of economy, because the economies go up and down, and we understand that. So we're not predicting, we're actually preparing for any type of recession or anything that happens with the market. And so we diversify in more than one asset class so that we make passive income in all types of economies. Okay, so we're going to begin right away. And also you can find our latest ebook at www.masterinvestor.education. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, give us a like, and share this information as well, because when we share things, they become a treasure. Okay, so there are 5 choices on our path to financial freedom. Whether we already set out on our path towards financial freedom or are just beginning to make a plan to get there, we have 5 main asset classes to choose from. Each asset class has pros and cons and requires different levels of time, effort, and education. What are the 5 asset classes that exist? But here's a hint. We will want to learn about and invest in more than one. Why? Because diversification is the name of the game. And that means investing in more than just one asset class. We'll talk about the importance of diversification shortly. What are the 5 asset classes? There are numerous ways to invest and build wealth. And once we increase our financial education, we will have a better understanding of the best investments for us. But to help us get started, here are some of the most popular asset classes. The first one is paper assets. Paper assets include stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and retirement accounts, where we can invest in stock options, stock futures, and foreign exchange. Paper assets also include real estate investment, trust or REITs, and exchange traded funds, ETFs. Whether we are investing for capital gains or for cash flow via stock dividends, there are many paper assets from which to choose. That is why most people invest in paper assets or the stock market. These are the easiest assets to get in and out of. And even though our financial planner or advisor may tell us that our retirement funds or 401k investments are diversified, they really aren't. We still need to diversify amongst the various asset classes to hedge for any type of economy. Number 2, commodities. Commodities includes metals, gold, silver, copper, etc. Food, grains, corn, coffee, and sugar, and raw materials like oil, gas, cotton, etc. Commodities are generally capital gains or loss investment, and you can buy future contracts of any commodity through the future exchanges. If you are a new investor, start small and build your financial education. For example, start by purchasing a single silver coin and then watch its value increase or decrease in your daily news. Our financial IQ will go up exponentially by having a little skin in the game and paying attention to what happens to that coin. We'll be remiss if we didn't mention to the relative newcomer to this asset class, cryptocurrency, We may already be familiar with the term Bitcoin, which is one of the type of virtual currencies or cryptocurrencies. Today, as we write this article, one Bitcoin is around $20,313. Thankfully, we can also start small here by acquiring a fraction of a Bitcoin instead of committing to a whole one. Business. This is an asset that people have become more aware of thanks to television shows like The Apprentice and Shark Tank. Within this class, there are two routes to take. Number one, invest in our own business, which we highly recommend here at Master Investor. We're really not into investing in the stock market for capital gains, but we are more inclined to grow our businesses in our community. We encourage them to build their own business, your own business around your passions, so you can build products and services that excites you, that people are actually in need of in the marketplace, and you can provide that to them through systems that do the selling and telling for you. So building a business is one of the recommendations we make here at Master Investor, because it will teach you a lot of fundamentals that we need in order to become an inside investor and become truly a savvy businessman. Number two, invest in someone else's private business or company, so you can also have an eye for other people's companies and be able to get in the grounds of that company and take advantage of the need of capital, and you can put capital to work or become a strategic partner to them. So those are the two routes that we can take when we're talking about the asset class of business. The whole point is to generate a return back to us in the form of cash flow, aka passive income, the business and our investors and or lender. Remember, the job number one of an entrepreneur is to raise capital through private investors, through a bank, through customers, etc. Just be sure to do our due diligence and analyze the project, the partners, the finances, and the business and management team before making a business investment. These are the things a lender or investor really wants. They want us to make sure we have understood the business operation, we have a business plan, we understand the history of that business, the market, etc. And they also want to know who our partners and the team are, and who's going to be doing the management of that operation, right? And so it's very critical that we choose our partners wisely and build our successful team around any type of business that we decide to embark on. Number four is cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin are the new assets on the blockchain. Considers cryptocurrency to the people's money because it is created by and for the people, separate from any government entity. And unlike other forms of digital currency like credit cards and wire transfers, cryptocurrencies are impossible to steal or counterfeit. Though they trade similar to paper assets, cryptocurrencies have more in common with traditional forms of money because they are means of exchange. They store wealth, provide a unit of account, are divisible and transferable. Number five, real estate. Real estate investments either provide cash flow from rental properties, the average you make each month from rent once all your costs are paid, or capital gains, a one-time profit from buying low and selling a property at a higher price. Or sometimes you also lose money if you purchase a property at the wrong price and then you sell it for a loss. So here at Master Investor community, we teach that we're going to be focusing on building cash flow, aka passive income, because usually if we obtain a property, we want to control that forever, unless we turn it in to get something else bigger that has more cash flow coming in for us. But we want to focus on building cash flow. So when we build an asset, it's not to obtain capital gains, it's to obtain cash flow. With real estate, you use leverage or the ability to use other people's money, OPM, to purchase the asset. A property that is highly leveraged means there is a lot of debt on the property compared to the equity or current market value minus the debt. The higher the debt on the property, the lower the cash flow is. The lower the debt, the higher the cash flow. Trust, we will want to learn how to invest using other people's money. Is something that we also encourage all of us here at Master Investor to master, is to learn how to use debt because it's tax free, because money is created with debt, and also is a tool that we use for leverage. We can get to our end goal faster using debt and other people or other people's money. That's what debt is. It's not our money, it's the bank's money, which comes from other people's money that they save on the bank. Or we raise it from a private investor. And here's an interesting tidbit you may not know. We can use cryptocurrency to purchase real estate today. Which asset class will give us financial freedom? When it comes to choosing investments for your financial freedom, it is a personal choice that depends on your specific goals in life and your interests too. If you absolutely have no interest in the price of gold or think bonds are boring, then you won't enjoy the day-to-day work associated with learning about and managing those asset classes. Although it is smart to primarily invest in the things you are most passionate about so that you stay motivated, as we discussed earlier, it is also important to be diversified. When most financial planners and advisors tell you to have a diversified portfolio, they are usually referring just to your stock portfolio. Diversification to them means investing across the various stock sectors such as large cap, small cap, blended, blue chip, high tech, or alternative energy. Here at Master Investor, we teach you the 5 different asset classes, and then you can choose which ones you want to build passive income with, and then focus and double down on them. So you can have 3 that you are really good at, and then they produce you passive income, not just one asset class. But here's a little hint. To truly be diversified means to diversify beyond paper assets. It means across all asset classes. Each asset class reacts to the markets differently, and each asset within each class may respond differently as well. Time and time again, we have witnessed how putting all our money in one basket may not reward us with the financial security we desire. So it is wise to get comfortable with each asset class and find a group of people, a team that we can trust and that they have the same or even more financial education than we possess, so that we can build around our mission and vision that we have regarding our financial future and become a well-rounded investor or an inside investor, right? Someone that knows how to build a business, someone that knows how to read financial statements and the fundamentals that we teach here at Master Investor that are important to creating wealth. And while it might be overwhelming at first, start small. Follow the AAA triangle: aspire, acquire, and apply. That's why we say take massive action. Once you get done watching this valuable video, make sure you write a plan, take massive action, go to our website, get our digital course, and begin taking actions towards your financial future and take control over your finances by being able to read your own financial statement, understanding it, and improving it, because it's going to teach you how to do that for a business or investment that you will be acquiring in the near future. Set your goals, research, and increase your financial education, and then take action. What one step are we going to take today on our journey to financial freedom? That's the question I'm going to leave you with on this valuable video. Make sure you leave your comments below. If you have any questions, write them below as well, because we're going to come back and answer those for you. And somebody else might have the same question as you. So it doesn't matter what type of question you have. It's valuable because somebody else will probably have the same question. If we would like some help pinpointing our next step, here are suggestions. Buy our latest ebook and begin building cash flow with your own business. Learning how to build a business can be an unfair advantage in investing successfully and becoming wealthy. You can go to our website and get this book right here. Visit www.masterinvestor.education. I'm going to leave the links below. Join our community and start building passive income. Take control over your time, bringing you the good and bad news of money, the business principles that work in all economies. I'll see you on the next live broadcast. Thank you for your time and your business, and let me know what you think of this video. Bye for now.